So today, Brian and I headed over to Fernandina Beach to the Shrimp Festival. We got there early because yesterday it rained all day, so we knew that it was going to be busier today, which the Shrimp Festival is always busy. This festival has a little bit of everything. They have a street dedicated to vintage and antique sellers, which this is my favorite spot. And then they also have sellers that have handmade items like these cute little terrariums and lanterns. How creative is this? I did buy a few items and probably spent too much money here, but supporting a small business, right? And when I left the house today, I allowed myself a certain amount of cash because you always want to take cash to these little festivals so you don't pay the credit card fees. Well, let's just say that I had to dip into my husband's wallet for a few things. But I just tell myself that this is just once a year, so it's kind of like a little splurge. And this vendor here, I wanted to get this purse so bad, but I had pretty much ran out of the money I intended on spending. And can you believe these are all made out of pine straw? And then down the main street is where you have the expensive artwork. Loved this artist here, and hopefully one day I will have one of these paintings. Then we headed down to the marina area. This is where they have all the food tents. They have beer tents, so we had to get some shrimp. And if I only had a boat, because if you see that little white dot there, that is where I live. So we sat and had our shrimp, and you are always going to see down here some sort of pirate and also parrots. There were several people walking around in costumes. Yeah, just a fun event if you have never been. And it's great to take your kids. They have like a fun little kid zone with all kinds of things. We didn't go there because I didn't have a little child with me. Of course, had to stop for a funnel cake. And Brian is now regretting not getting the cart that his aunt offered him to haul all our stuff to the truck. So he had to drop me off on the corner while he went and got the truck because the bottom was about to bust out of this thing. Well, at least we're not on that side, right? Oh, it's not too bad. It's not like it's backed up to the bridge. Could be worse. A successful day at the Shrimp Festival. Almost too successful, if you ask Brian. Check back to see what I did purchase, and I think this little guy is ranking right up there with my favorite purchase of the day.